my name is Wyatt Machusak, and I'm going to be teaching you how to skateboard. Okay, the first step is the parts of a skateboard. Why don't you come over? First of all, we got the grip tape, and that's going to keep you sticky on the board so you don't slide off. Keep your feet in place. And the next part, the screws hold the trucks. These are the trucks onto the board, and the trucks are hooked up to this. And these are your wheels, of course, and your screws. This is like hard rubber, so you can lean like that. You don't sometimes you want this loose, but if you're not that good with balance, which is our next step, then you're gonna want these tight. Okay. Okay. Let's go to the next step. Okay, we're gonna go to balance. To skateboard, it's all about balance. When you step on the board, mine's loose because I got pretty good balance. You have to have a center of gravity. When you're riding, which is our next step, when you're riding, you have to keep your feet straight. When you're pushing, actually I'll save that for later, but when you're balancing, you're going to want these tight if you're just starting out, but once you get better at balance, you're going to have to loosen them a little bit, because that's what pros are. Okay, let's do riding. Well, wacky footed and regular footed. Wacky is when you push with this one, which I do. I push with this one, but regular is when you push with your right. And I'm wacky, so this is how I ride. And you see how I was using the looseness of my trucks? The looseness of my trucks, so I can turn, and I'll show you how I do that. Watch me as I lean and turn. Back, front. And that's how you turn. But when your wheels are really stiff, you have to do this. You have to turn like this. Like when I'm riding, this is how you turn when you have stiff trucks. And I can't really do it because I'm used to it loose. Okay, next I'm going to show you the footing. The footing is part of riding. It's all about riding. When you first start, you're going to have, when you're pushing, you want your foot straight so you can stay on there. You don't want it like this or it'll feel weird. But when you get on, you turn your foot so you can ride like this, and that helps you do tricks and stuff. Okay, next, I'm going to show you, how many have we done now? Okay, I'm just going to show you, an ollie, okay? To do an ollie, you put here I'll use my shoes. Okay, you get some speed or do it stationary, but you want to have this foot, the foot you don't push with, in the middle of the board, and you want to have this on the back fin, and these are the fins. Okay, whichever one is going that way is the front. Okay, and you go like this. You push down on this fin, and then it's all about physics. You slide this up, and which brings the board up, and then you just stomp and land it. Here, I'll do one. See? That's how you do an ollie. See how I drag my foot up? And maybe I'll show you that in slow-mo later. You just go like that, okay? And it takes practice, but once you get good, you can ride while ollieing. Next, I'm going to show you probably the easiest trick in skateboarding, which is the hamburger. And this is like the last step of tricks. Hamburger. You put the board right on your toes, and you just jump. I'll do it again. You just put the board on your toes, like that, probably like right by your trucks, and just jump forward and let the board tip. And here's another easy skateboarding trick. It's called the penguin. You put both your feet on both fins and walk like a penguin. And then manual. It's probably a pretty hard trick, but you should probably learn manualing before ollieing, because manual a manual is when you ride. It's like a wheelie. You ride on the board like this, okay? Ride like that. And I'll attempt one. I'm not very good at manualing. I learned how to ollie before I manual, so let me try again. You gotta get a little speed to do it though, like this. Now I'm going to be using all the steps we've learned today. Okay, I'm going to lead, I'm going to ollie, I'm going to do the footing, and I'm going to turn around. Pop show.